If you haven't guessed yet, we're doing the Pennywise It 2017 tutorial. I'm sure you've seen other tutorials that show this makeup and costume, but I wanted to give my own take on it and do everything myself, from the costume to the makeup to the teeth. Hopefully this tutorial gives you enough confidence to tackle the It 2017 Pennywise the Clown costume this Halloween. And now let's get started. I've already washed and moisturized my face. We're going to start with the yellow contacts Pennywise is most known for. You can get these online. I'll add a link in the description box below. We're going to start on that. These don't have prescription in them, so if I can't see, I know what we're going to do. So now that we've got our contacts on and we look creepy as heck, I think these are a great color choice. At first I wasn't too sure because they have a little bit of the red around them, around the brim, but these are great. They don't have prescription, like I said, so I'm going to try to do my best with this tutorial. Okay, now I'm going to prime my skin with the Skindinavia Makeup Prime Spray Oil Control. I love this primer. Give it a spritz. Let that dry. Before this, I did put my hair in a wig cap, but before that, since my hair is a little bit on the thicker side and I wanted to achieve the thick Pennywise skull, I did 2 loose buns. I pinned them down, so hopefully that gives a little bit of depth and fullness to the skull cap. Let this dry. You can bring a blow dryer into the mix if you want to. I might actually get that later on. And then we're going to prime some more with the Tarte Smoothing Primer. I got this at Ulta. This is my go-to, my favorite. Just a little bit. Still gotta prime my skin. I mean, all this Halloween makeup. And while I'm priming, let's just discuss how much I love Halloween, guys. Like, I love Halloween. And now that I'm on YouTube, it's like, it was really hard for me every year to decide what to be because you just get one costume. Sometimes I would do 2 at a time. But thanks to YouTube, now I can get as many costumes as I want, girl. So we're priming that. Another step we're going to do is we're going to glue down our eyebrows. You've probably seen me do this before. Any glue stick is fine as long as it's non-toxic. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to brush them down too. This eyebrow brush, and you want them to be as smooth as possible. Okay, just like that. You can even go on with another coat, so I'm going to do that now. So this is going to be like a get ready with me Pennywise style, mostly because I don't feel like doing voiceovers. All my YouTubers know how annoying voiceovers can be. And I just want to get this out to you as quick as possible, so the less editing, the better for me. So we're just going to talk and get ready. That's Pennywise. Another protective thing I'm going to do now is add Vaseline. Any Vaseline to my hairline. We're going to be working with a lot of sticky products and we don't want to lose them edges, girl. So I'm just going to put some on my hairline here. The wig cap may cover some of this, but I just want to be careful. Cover that pimple. Yeah, girl. Alright. Now that we've glued down our edges, next step, we're going to use a little bit of spirit gum on top of the eyebrows. And as long as you're using spirit gum, this one is from Party City, make sure you get the pack that has the spirit gum remover as well. Okay, that's that. Put some spirit gum over our eyebrows. Okay. Not too much, just to seal them. I'm going to let that dry. Now we're going to go ahead and try the bald cap. So I've already tried this off camera and it fit pretty well, but I did need a little bit of padding. So I've got this cotton pad. I think that this was either a Halloween spiderweb or a fake snow. So I'm going to put that right here to fill in any bumps, any gaps. We want to make sure we have a big dome because Pennywise got a big old head. Alright. This skull cap, the ball cap. So I just want to make sure it's round enough. Okay. I think that seems like a big enough head. What do you guys think? And you know what? My boyfriend said I got a big head. So maybe this tutorial will work in my favor. I want to put a little bit of spirit gum underneath the bald cap just to secure it a bit right here. My 5 head. Come on, 5 head, help me out here. I just want to secure it. Right there. Oh, that's really sticking. The edges, I guess I could cut, but I don't want to remove any materials. I decided it'd be best to take this little elastic and tie it into a little skin ponytail to secure it. It wasn't tucking in my castle. Yep, I got a little ponytail. Want to make the ball cap as tight as possible. I don't need any of it being loose. So that. And what we're going to do now, we're going to cover the edges of the hair. Again, I'm going to touch a little bit of Vaseline so no spirit gum gets there. Protect them edges, girl. Alright, so now to cover this part, we're going to use liquid latex, my favorite. You can get this at any Halloween store. Okay. And we're just going to cover these gaps with some toilet paper. I'm just pouring it in a little glass so I can keep going back. Alright, so let's take the toilet paper. I just want to cover the gaps, and I'm going to do it like fold it like this. Okay, take a little sponge applicator, dip it in the latex. We're going to secure it. Now that we have the latex covering all the gaps, we're going to go ahead and add a little texture to his skull because he does have kind of a cracked look. So we're going to achieve that look with the same technique, tissue and latex, except we're going to cut little tiny pieces. And the latex has dried. We're gonna go in and cover it with the Mevron paint, face paint, in clown white, of course. And we're gonna use a brand new sponge applicator. Make sure you're not using the same one with the latex. I don't want that. We're gonna try to paint this skull cap white. I tried to use the white hairspray. That was a fail. Let's see if this will work. Everything's pretty much covered in the white makeup. We're going to set it and then use the Skindinavia finishing spray first. Try that. We're going to go ahead and set it with the Mevron setting powder in ultra white. You want to make sure to put it a little bit farther back on the forehead. It comes with like a bra strap clasp on the back, so I'm going to just try to clip that to the back of my wig cap. We are going to try to achieve this hairstyle. You know, he has the big forehead, so we want to leave a little piece here. And I want to secure this a little bit with some spirit gum, just so it stays in place. Now that we got the hairstyle pretty much where it's supposed to be, thanks to tons of hairspray, we're going to go ahead and spray paint it with a little bit of red hairspray, just to give it a darker color. This orange is a little bit too bright, so here we go. And now to give it even more horror of a look, we're going to go in with a little bit of brown hairspray. Okay, now that we got this horror brownish reddish color, I think we could have kept the orange, but I wanted to give it a little bit more of a horror look. Let's go clean up the red that was left by the spray. And it's okay if you get a little bit of color there, you know, we're gonna go back over it with some dark eyeshadow, so that's fine. Okay, now that we're done with the hair, we're gonna go ahead and do the makeup. I'm gonna start off with my eyes. Pennywise has a smoky eye look. And this doesn't have to be clean. I'm taking this Almay eyeshadow in Smoke. We want to go in with the crackles on our forehead a bit, so I'm going to go in with like a little speckle brush. Yeah, I'm going to go in a little bit with the black. I feel like I need a little bit of a cream base. So I'm going to take that same sponge, dip it into the black. Let's see if I can get some more texture there. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Dab this on the edges of the bald cap just to conceal a little bit. Go back over with a little bit of darker eyeshadow. I'm using the e.l.f. Duo. Now I kind of want to accentuate my face line, so I'm going to do like creepiest it face. I'm going to go in and do the eyebrows. Okay, now that we've done the eyebrows, I'm going to go and work on the nose, and for that I'm going to use this darker bloodish red color. And now we're going to work on the lips. Now that we're done with the lips, we're going to do the signature lines down the eyes.